What's up guys, Nate again. And since it's now August, I thought it would be appropriate to do another pickups video for all the stuff I picked up in July. To be honest, July was the first month in a really long time that I didn't pick up any new games. There's really nothing out that really interested me this month, so didn't pick anything up. Not that I have time to play anything anymore anyway with the baby around, but the only game I did pick up was digital. Actually, I got a couple digital games. I got the Binding of Isaac Rebirth on 3DS, which I'd played a shit ton of on my Vita, but I always wanted it on the 3DS because I love my 3DS. And I also picked up the 3D Classics Streets of Rage 2, which is fantastic. I really love the 3D Sega games they're doing. But aside from that, I don't think there's anything else that I bought digitally that I can think of. If I did, it wasn't anything notable. But I did pick up a lot of video game related things, and a couple games, retro games, that I'll get to in a little bit. But I guess I'll just get started. First of all, picked up this little Nintendo Power Pocket Power Guide. This came with, I think when you went to see The Wizard in theaters, they handed these out. And it's basically just like a little miniature Nintendo Power. It's got some codes and cheats for Game Boy games and NES games, like Shadowgate and stuff like that. So anyway, in here there's an interview with Fred Savage, and they ask him what his favorite NES games are, and his video library includes over 30 titles, and his favorites are Tetris, Racket Attack, Gunsmoke, and Anticipation. I don't know, but whatever. He also said that he considers himself pretty fair at Super Mario Brothers because he made it to World 2-1 in the first weekend he played the game. So I guess good for you, Fred Savage. But anyway, I always wanted this. I've got a complete Nintendo Power set, but I never had this little book, and it sells for quite a bit on eBay, and I never really wanted to pay the asking price, but the store near my house actually got one. He had it for a while, he just kept forgetting to bring it in, and he sold it to me for a pretty good price, so I'm happy to pick it up. It's not in the best condition, but considering it's like close to 25, 26 years old, yeah, it's pretty cool. I also picked up the program from The Legend of Zelda Symphony of the Goddesses Master Quest. When I saw this, all 3 times that I've seen it, they never had a program, and I was always bummed because I really like getting programs at shows like this. They always had t-shirts and posters, some songbooks, but never a program. Then I saw somebody online that posted a picture of all their stuff they got from it, and there was a program there. And apparently they're selling them online now, so I went ahead and picked it up. It's not anything super spectacular, just kind of a rundown. It shows Koji Kondo, Miyamoto, and just little descriptions of the creators of all the Zelda music and universe, as well as the conductor in the program itself here. Honestly, this was like $10 online, plus shipping, so I probably paid a little bit too much for it, but I really wanted to have it at the show, and even getting it a few months later is still pretty cool. So I also picked up this Mario Goodies Collection book. Did a separate video on this, so if you'd like to check that out, I'll link this below. It's a really awesome book. Covers a Japanese guy's collection. He currently holds the Guinness Book of World Records record for the largest Mario collection, and a lot of it is Japanese. He's a Japanese guy, so most of his stuff is Japanese. He's got some American stuff and some European stuff as well, but if you're into collecting stuff, especially video game memorabilia, this is a really cool book. Let's see. Also picked up, not dropper here, the Palatino Amiibo. Ordered this on Amazon. It was an Amazon exclusive, and to be honest, it was not too bad. They were up for at least a good hour or two, and that's pretty good considering most Amiibos sell out in like 5 minutes or less. But it was really easy and painless to get her. There was a few hiccups when it first went live, but after a couple attempts, it was just fine. And yesterday I went to Best Buy early in the morning and waited in line to get Dark Pit. So back up to full Amiibo set again. Just waiting on the next few waves. This is a thing I wanted to do a video on also. NECA Toys has been releasing these video game inspired characters, action figures, based on their video game appearances on the NES. So here we have Godzilla. As you can see, he's got kind of like a pixelated paint job to him. Really cool. And you can see on the back, this is the sprite that they modeled the toy after. They've done a whole line of these. There's Godzilla, and over here also have Alien 3. You can see it's got like a blue and brown tone, kind of to mimic this screenshot here. There's a handful of other ones that I do have. I'm going to do a separate video on these one day. But it's really cool because the box art is supposed to match, and it does pretty closely match the NES box, where these would be screenshots of the game. They have pictures of the figures, and then inside you can see it has like the HUD from the game and screenshots and stuff here. But these are really cool. Not sure if they're going to do any more. I haven't seen. I'm sure they will. I think they sell pretty well, but I don't know. I really like those. I think it's a really cool idea. As far as games go, I only got 2. One of them's a pretty big one. But first of all, I got Godzilla on the Game Boy. I only bought this really because my friend gave me a box and a manual for it a long time ago, and I had never had the cartridge. It's been just sitting on the shelf. I got it for like $2. I don't even know if it's good. I haven't played it yet. But probably not very good. But I'll check it out in a little while and maybe report back. But whatever. And today I picked up a copy of Earthbound, finally. The store near my house had it, and I had a pretty good amount of credit. I traded in some Ninja Turtles toys that I picked up at a garage sale for like $3 or $4 about 5 years ago. And those toys basically paid for this, minus about $50. So not too bad. And finally have this in my collection, and I'm super happy. I would really like to get a box and a guide for it eventually, but this will be just fine for now. And finally, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it's a 20-inch Link figure from the World of Nintendo series from Jakks Pacific. To be honest, I bought this because I'd never seen a 20-inch Link before, much less anything even close to this size. But now I don't know what to do with it. He's like too tall to stand anywhere on my shelves. But whatever, he's pretty cool. He's got like a pretty big-ass Master Sword and the shield. It's kind of got like a rubbery tunic part down here. There was actually a Comic-Con exclusive version where all of his little chainmail and buckles and everything was actually like a silver. The sword was painted more metallic, as well as his shield. But that version was exclusive to Comic-Con, and I think it's like $80 or $90. Store near my house has one. I brought mine up there so we could like compare them. The other one's a lot nicer, but for the price difference, I don't know if it's really worth it. But it's still a pretty cool figure. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. He's huge. But really, that's about all I picked up this month. It was kind of a weird month. Next month I think will be better. There's a few games I know for sure coming out that I've got pre-ordered that I'm looking forward to. Etrian Odyssey, Etrian Odyssey Untold 2, and something else. Oh, shit, no, one more thing. The biggest thing. Last month I showed off my new Kirby First 4 figure statue. This month I got a Mega Man one that I had pre-ordered a long time ago, and it finally shipped and got here. This isn't the exclusive version. There's another version where his cannon lights up and the little arm like thing here lights up, and his little ear holes and under his feet. But that version was sold out when I pre-ordered mine, unfortunately. But you can see it's just a really nice. I like the matte paint versus the shiny paint here. You can see the base. I've got number 26 of 1,000, I think. So pretty cool to get a low number like that. I wish it was the light up version, but what are you gonna do, I guess. And for anybody that cares, this is what the box for it looks like. Maybe I'll do a video on my first 4 figure statues one of these days, but yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much it. I got a lot of toys and some books, mostly. But like I said, next month there's going to be a lot more games to show, and maybe less toys. I don't know. I have a problem with toys. Not that I need to buy any more. But I have no willpower, so fuck it. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys next week. Take it easy.